Nah, I ain't said nothing about it. I'm going to just let it go. You know, the world seeing what I can do when I get the ball in my hands, and that's all that matters. You know, I got to stay in bounds and create touchdowns on defense.
Real athlete would have stayed in bounds, huh?
Yeah, a real athlete, but, hey, it's all good.
He scored.
Devin, you lead the SEC in tackles, also tackles per game. How do you keep it up moving forward?
Man, I don't know. I think it's a team effort. You know, as y'all know, I rotate with Patrick Queen, so I'm not in. You know, he's giving me a blow, and you know, he kind of keeping me fresh. You know, shout out to little bro for coming in and you know knowing his stuff this year, so I can you know sit on the bench and cheer him on. But my front seven, man, they make everything easy. You know, it's like the tackles fall right into my lap. I just got to take them down. You know, Braden Fajoko, Glenn Logan, Rashard Lawrence, Neal, all the guys that come in, you know, they always getting constant knockback, especially Ed Alexander, you know, and that's what we pride ourselves on is just getting knocked back and let's make plays in the backfield. So, I mean, I applaud those guys.
What do you think the key to getting to the quarterback is going to be this weekend for you guys?
Blitzing everybody, just blitz all 11, and nah, just playing. But the key to getting to them is whatever Coach Aranda game plan for this week is execute, winning your one-on-ones. You know, Coach O's been preaching winning one-on-ones for a long time now. And when you get your number called, every time you need to go in there, you need to win your one-on-one and make the quarterback uncomfortable so, you know, he can make some bad throws. We can get like 7 picks this game because I know they want to throw the ball a lot to the talented receivers.
Devin, Greedy said that he took this pass game personally. When a team gains 400 yards and scores a few times, do you take that personally?
Yeah, I took it real personal. I was hollering at him on the sideline, hollering at myself, asking Coach Aranda what's going on, what we need to do. Because, I mean, that's not the standard that we want to hold. You know, I'm always looking for a goose egg every week. You know, I don't want a team to score. So when we get them 3 touchdowns, you know, that's kind of embarrassing. Any team, no matter who it is, just because how much work we put in as a defensive unit this year, you know, for us to be out there giving up 400 yards, that's ridiculous. And I don't think it'll ever happen again because, you know, like he said, you know, it's a standard in their room that he going to hold his guys up to. And I know as far as me in the front seven, I'm going to be preaching. I already have been preaching to those guys, like, we got to do better, we got to be better, whatever it is, we got to fix it, and we got to get rolling because, you know, things are about to be tough week in and week out, you know, these next, 4, 5, 6 games.
Does that give you the edge you need when you're going up against a team that's been throwing for 350 or more?
Yeah, it gives you the edge you need, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, we're just going to do what we do, and we're going to play to the best of our ability, and we're going to go out there and we're going to try to be dominant for 4 quarters.
Did you notice the body language of your teammates during that second half when they were having success? Did you notice, as a leader, were you like kind of trying to rally the guys? Did you notice they were kind of on their heels a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted everybody to have that same energy from when we first came out the tunnel. You know, in the second half, you know, I was just firing guys up. Like, you know, we got to finish this game. You know, we'll fix all the problems later, but it's better to fix problems with a win than fixing problems with a loss. So, you know, whatever it was we had to do, we got it done. We won the game, and now we're ready to prepare for Ole Miss and throw that game behind us because there's nothing we can do about it. Everything on the stat sheet, you know, the 300 yards, 80 yards rushing, and we just got to, you know, try to be better than we were last week this week.
I know you were just joking about bringing all 11 guys or whatever, but Coach talked about how that aggressive pass rush can kind of leave you exposed on those screens. How do you kind of go about keeping a balance and defending those quick shots?
I mean, you know, as far as linebackers, you know, when it's quick game, we see 3-step and we get out. So that's how, you know, me and Jacob and those guys are able to kind of run it down or whatever, kind of know it's coming because the quarterback will just turn his pass and just throw the ball. And, you know, if you're in a rush, you got to hurry up and come out. So as far as the D linemen, I know they got a drill where if they see the lineman, you know, giving them a fake block and getting out, then they supposed to retrack and follow them. But it don't always go that way in the game because you got some players that love to get to the quarterback. But we just got to be more disciplined and grounded and, you know, do what we're coached to do.
What do you see in that quarterback today? The guy that, you know, can you do it? That's what he's in his arm looks like.
He came in when Shea got hurt last year. He's a great quarterback. You know, he's been slinging the ball pretty good. You know, I also watched the game against that one team. I ain't gonna say their name, but they kind of did a great job against him. You know, they had him rattled. You know, they had him uncomfortable. I mean, that's just the approach you got to take to, you know, if the defense on their P's and Q's, they can stop a quarterback from doing everything that he does good, and that's throwing the ball and running the ball. So we got to be locked in, and we got to rattle them and make them uncomfortable all night long.
Devin, how surprised were you that a team could do that to you guys like they did for a quarter and a half or whatever in this stadium?
I wasn't surprised. I mean, they're a good team at the end of the day. You know, we can't take them away from them. They got good ball players. They got ball players that can play on this team. And, I mean, I put more of their success on us, you know, and what we didn't do right. You know, it's not just about, you know, what they did, but I feel like we didn't execute. We didn't do the things that we normally do or that we started off doing when the game was 21-0. We didn't keep doing that. And in order to, you know, be the best team in the country, you got to keep doing that for 4 quarters. So hopefully, you know, we can work on it, and whatever it is, our coaches found out what it was, and they, you know, ready to tell us about it in these meetings in the next hour or so, and we get it fixed.
You're a Louisiana kid. What does Billy mean to this program? And they're going to unveil his statue Friday night before the game.
Oh, man, I ain't know that, but, I mean, that means a lot. You know, I was actually close with Mr. Cannon. You know, we always talked, you know, and joked about, you know, me running the ball as well. But, you know, I mean, that's unbelievable, man. I feel like he deserves it. You know, he's the only guy in history that won the Heisman. He's a guy that stayed around the program, you know, no matter if he was sick or how old he got, he was still around here. He was at the spring game. He showed just like a lot of support, you know, and he always, you know, wanted to be around the team. So, I mean, that's a blessing. You know, they couldn't have did it for a better guy. And, you know, I feel like that'll be a great thing, and I feel like all of LSU would love to, you know, be ready to see that happen Friday night.
Under Coach Aranda's leadership, LSU has held opponents to 100 yards or less 13 times. How big of an impact does it mean to you guys to have a coach like Coach Aranda?
The biggest impact, man, Coach Aranda would have left. I've been devastated. You know, they say you don't supposed to, like, you know, put your all into a coach at a university, but a coach like him and what he brings to the game and what he brings outside the game, I don't feel like it can be matched. You know, you can ask any one of the linebackers that have been in the room. You know, we get a whole different level of coaching because, you know, he never hollers at us. You know, he treats us like one of his own, and, you know, he's always, you know, trying to help us get better, whereas on the field, off the field, you know, he cares about our grades. He don't want to see us on no list for missing tutoring. It's like he's just a complete coach. And, you know, as far as football, man, he's a genius. You know, he's the best in business. I can say that hands down. He goes everywhere, and he know how to build great defenses. So, you know, I'm just blessed to have him on my side.
Devin, do you feel like this is the type of game Ole Miss wants to make a shootout with you guys?
I feel like they want to score a lot of points, but I don't feel like we're going to give up a lot of points. No, so I don't think it'll get to that. You know, I feel like we're going to be locked in. We're going to be on our P's and Q's. We're going to be dominant for 4 quarters, and hopefully we can get our goose egg this week.